Hey guys, and welcome to the guide. I'm doing a review on No Man's Sky. I've put about 20 hours into the game so far, so that's like being on page 500 in a 2,000 page book, and like I'm still really not that interested in the book. I'm sorry. Like, it's kind of boring. It really is kind of a boring game. The problem with it is it gets repetitive really fast. There's a lot of resource mining in it, and in my opinion, the resource mining takes way too long of a time. And there's really no good reason to do the resource mining because you figure out pretty fast that you mine resources, and then you go sell the resources to get units, what they're called in this game, or credits, so you get money pretty much. And then you use the money to go buy the ship that already has all the upgrades you want, so you have no real good reason to go get any resources other than like emerald and gold and like the stuff that you can sell for a lot of money. And there's no good reason to upgrade anything in this game because the upgrades you want in the ship that you want, you can just go and buy. Except for like you have to upgrade your suit a little bit, but even that's not even that big of a deal. And like the gun is the same thing where you'll just run into a better gun that you can just buy that has all the upgrades you want. So there's no good reason to go and collect resources when you can just buy stuff that have all the upgrades you want. So you end up just getting like going and mining gold and platinum and all the expensive resources so you can go sell it on the market real fast and go that route. So that's one problem with the game, is it gets really repetitive because it takes too long to mine everything, and like that ends up being the downside of the game, is mining everything. So the upside of the game is the space exploration part and the dogfights. That's the part that I really enjoyed, is like exploring space and like getting into dogfights with the computer AI, because there doesn't seem to be any multiplayer in this game. But the planet exploration is like the downside where the game drags. Like the planets are all procedurally generated with the animals on them, but after a while they all start looking the same and are like coming from the same stock. So like there's like a base garden planet, and then there's some random stuff thrown on top of it, and there's like a base desert planet with some random stuff put on top of it, and then there's like base animal models that get like accessorized, and you can like tell the difference. You can tell where they came from. So they all, like, everything starts kind of looking the same after a while, unfortunately. So been to one garden planet, you've been to all garden planets. Been to one desert planet, you've been to all desert planets. And that's kind of where the game really, in my opinion, starts to drag, is like the planet exploration, where you get down there and then you just want to immediately leave as fast as you can, but you need to be down there to mine resources, which takes too long, when all you really want to be doing is be getting to the next solar system and be moving along in your journey, and you don't really want to be down there mining resources, you just want to be getting to the next solar system. I think that's kind of the problem, is they put too much emphasis on the resource gathering in this game when you don't really, they didn't put any meaning to the resource gathering. It's just like, mine these resources so you can go get money, so you can upgrade your ship or buy a new gun, and you might use these resources to upgrade something, but most likely you're just going to use them to sell. You're just going to sell the damn things, and yeah. So there's no point in the resource gathering. I'm sorry to say it. There's no real point in gathering the resources, and it just gets boring fast. That being said, though, overall it's actually really impressive what Hello Games did with this game, since they're a small development company that like don't have a lot of resources to pull from. This game is just a great example of how video games, news, and media networks kind of have a horrible tendency to overhype games and make like a good game seem like it was gonna be awesome, and then whenever it comes out, everybody's all disappointed because they overhyped the stupid thing, and you thought you were gonna get this like great, amazing game, but then whenever you finally get your hands on it, it's just an above average game. Because it's not a bad game, it's just not the amazing game that was promised by the news media networks and a little bit by Hello Games themselves, because I did go along with it. So you are partially at fault for this. So it's going to get a lot of hate because people were expecting greatness and got above average. So I don't know. I would give this game a 7 if I had to score it, maybe, because it does everything. There's no bugs in the game. It does everything well enough. I just wish it puts too much emphasis on the mining and the resource gathering aspect, and it should have put more emphasis on just space exploration, because that was really the fun part of this game, was space exploration, finding new systems, marking those systems as your own, and coming up with a stupid name for those systems. And I still haven't seen any evidence of like real multiplayer in this game yet, by the way. Like, none whatsoever. I've been playing it for 20 hours, haven't seen any evidence of there being any multiplayer whatsoever. I haven't even seen another solar system that's been marked by another player. It just says, I don't know if it's been discovered. Like, that's what the game says if you go on a solar system that it doesn't know about. It just says, I don't know. So I haven't seen any evidence of a multiplayer, like, at all in this game. I mean, so within 20 hours I would have of playing it, I would have liked to see some evidence of a multiplayer aspect of this game, which I haven't at all. So I would pay like $30 for this game, maybe 40 at the tops. And I'm gonna be honest, like, at this point in time, it's probably gonna get returned back to GameSpot. Probably gonna get returned back to GameSpot because, well, I could probably still get like $30 for it, maybe 25. And I would rather be playing another game, because this game gets boring because of the mining and the like emphasis on resource gathering. It gets boring fast. That's the main problem with it. Is like, what you want to be doing, what I want to be doing, is be up exploring the solar systems and the galaxy as a whole. But instead, I'm stuck down here mining this stupid gold nugget for the next 10 minutes because I need the money so I can buy another spaceship. But all I really want to be doing is going on to the next solar system and marking that solar system as mine. So that's my honest review of No Man's Sky. If you can rent it. If not, wait until it drops down to like $30. If you really want to play it, $40. But other than that, it would make like a great educational video game for like your school. So if you can talk your school into buying it, go that route, because it would make like a great science-y sort of a game for your like science class that you hate going to. But other than that, thanks for watching.